My dear students, today we shall start chapter 1, the language of chemistry. In this chapter, we shall study about matter, its nature, construction, how it is made up. Many theories were given regarding the construction of matter. Many philosophers gave their idea that basic unit of matter is atoms, and two or more atoms combine together to form a molecule. In fact, molecule is the smallest particle of a substance which may have independent existence. But atoms are the smallest particle of an element which do not have independent existence. Substances, matters in substance, they are of two types: pure substance and impure substance. The substance which is made up of only one kind of atoms or different kinds of atoms, but in fixed ratio, they are called pure substance. The molecules may contain same type of atoms, or even atoms can contain same type of elements, or it can contain different type of atoms. For example, here hydrogen, one molecule, it contains only hydrogen atom, but one molecule of HCl, it contains one atom of hydrogen and one atom of chlorine. Similarly, ammonia, NH3, one molecule of ammonia contains one atom of nitrogen and three atom of hydrogen. Now, atomicity. What is atomicity? Atomicity is the number of atoms present in one molecule of a substance. For example, one hydrogen plus one hydrogen atom combines together to form one molecule of hydrogen. So, in one molecule of hydrogen, there are two atoms of hydrogen. So, the atomicity of hydrogen is 2. Similarly, two atoms combine together to form one molecule of chlorine. Its atomicity is 2. Two atoms of oxygen combines together to form one molecule of oxygen. Its atomicity is 2. Three atoms of oxygen combines to form one molecule of ozone. So its atomicity is 3. Four atoms of phosphorus combines together to form one molecule of phosphorus. Its atomicity is 4. Likewise, 8 atoms of sulfur combines to form one molecule of sulfur. Its atomicity is 8. So atomicity is the number of atoms present in one molecule of the substance. Noble gases and metals. Here one atom can make one molecule, means the metals and inert gases, one molecule consists only one atom, so there They are called monoatomic substances. Their atomicity is 1. When atoms or molecule of different elements combine in a fixed ratio, they form molecule of compound. For example, one atom of hydrogen, one molecule of hydrogen combines with one molecule of chlorine. It forms two molecules of HCl. Here, two atoms. One molecule of hydrogen means two atoms of hydrogen plus one molecule of chlorine means two atoms of chlorine combines together to form two molecules of HCl. Two or more kinds of molecules combine together to form a mixture. Mixture may be homogeneous, it may be heterogeneous. Homogeneous mixtures means in which both two or more components are mixed uniformly. For example, sugar and water solution. It is a homogeneous mixture. While if we take a glass of water from pond, after some times we find that the sediments settle down at the bottom of the glass. So it is not mixed uniformly. These mixtures are called heterogeneous. Many ideas were given regarding the naming of the substances, which is called as your symbols. While we were having very little knowledge of chemistry, we were using different pictorial ideas for naming a substance. Here we can see some pictures. While we were having idea of very less number of elements, we were giving some pictures to symbolize the elements. But John Jacob Berzelius suggested that why we should not use the first letter of an element for symbol. For example, hydrogen starts from H. It should be taken as symbol. Nitrogen starts from N. Its symbol should be N. Here are some elements, their symbols. They are taken from Latin words. We should remember it. Now question arises, what is symbol? A symbol is the short form of an element. Each element is denoted by a symbol. For example, phosphorus, it is denoted by P. Hydrogen cannot be denoted by P. Nitrogen is denoted by N. Nitrogen can never be denoted by C. So every elements are denoted by its specific letter, normally which is the first letter of the element. But if two or more elements have same first letter, then first letter and second letter is taken as symbol. Suppose if it is fluorine, its symbol is F, fluorine. But if it is iron, so in Greek this iron is called ferrum. So we take first letter of ferrum F in capital and next letter Fe. So the symbol of iron, it will be Fe. For carbon, symbol is C, but for cobalt, first letter is the same one. So we take first letter in capital and second letter in small. So if two or more elements are having the same first letter, then we use this manner to symbolize. Now valency. What is valency? Valency is the combining capacity of an atoms. Combining capacity means what? Every atoms tend to complete its duplet or octet. For example, hydrogen has only one electron. It will tend to get one more electron to complete its duplet. Duplet means two electrons in the cell. Chlorine. Its atomic number is 17. Configuration is 287. It needs one more electron to complete its octet. Sodium. Atomic number is 11. So the configuration of sodium is 281. So it will lose one electron to complete its octet. So combining capacity means number of electrons donated, accepted or shared. It is called valency. Here sodium will lose one electron and form sodium ion, positive ion. So the elements which lose electron, they form positive ions. Positive ion is also called as your cation, and the elements which gains electron form negative ion. It is also called anion. All the metals lose electron and forms cation, and nonmetals gain electron to form anions. Now variable valency. What is variable valency? Some of the elements, not all, certain elements, it shows two or more valency. Such elements are said to exhibit variable valency. For example, iron has two valencies. Sometimes it shows valency 2, sometimes 3. Copper, sometimes valency is 1, sometimes it is 2. Mercury, sometimes 1 and sometimes 2. The valency, the lower valency, for lower valency, we use OUS. For example, it is iron. In Greek we call it ferrum. Here the valency is 2 and 3. Less valency we will call ferrous, and for the greater or higher valency we will add IC, means ig, ferric, like ferrous, ferric, cuprous, cupric, mercurous, mercuric, and so on. What is the reason for having variable valency? If we can see copper, its atomic number is 29. So configuration will be 2, 8, 18, 1. 2, 8, 18, 1. The cell just before outermost cell, this one is called penultimate cell. Just before outermost cell is called penultimate cell. So what happens in the case of variable valency, that sometimes if you see here it is 2, 8, 17, 1, So sometimes the penultimate cell lose extra electron which jumps into the outermost cell. Now here both are copper. Here the valence electron is 1, but here the valence electron is not 1 but it is 2. So it will lose 2 electrons and this copper atom will lose 1 electron. So this copper atom will be called as cuprous and this will be cupric. So the valency here of copper is 1 while here the valency of copper is 2. Such elements are supposed to call variable valency. Now, what is formula? If we write carbon dioxide, it is carbon dioxide. We can write it is carbon plus di means 2, oxide means 2 oxygen. Here it is carbon plus 2 oxygens. So in short form we write CO2. So formula is what? Formula, different atoms combine to form molecule. Here similar atoms combines together to form molecule of chlorine. Different atoms. One molecule of nitrogen combines with 3 molecules of hydrogen to form 2 molecules of nitrogen. Here different atoms combine together to form molecule. So this short form of a compound or short form of a molecule is called formula. It is called molecular formula or even chemical formula. So what is chemical formula? Chemical formula is the symbolic representation of a compound which says the actual number of atoms present in one molecule of the substance. For example, here one molecule of sulfuric acid contains 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of sulfur and 4 atoms of oxygen. Now the question arises, what is the importance of molecular formula? First of all, molecular formula of sulfuric acid, for example, it is H2SO4. So first it says that one molecule of sulfuric acid contains 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of sulfur and 4 atoms of oxygen. It also says that what may be its mass. We can calculate its mass if we are knowing the atomic masses of all the elements. For example, atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, so it is made up of 2 atoms, so its mass will be 1 into 2 plus 1 sulfur is present here, its atomic mass is 32 plus 4 atoms of oxygen. 4 atoms of oxygen is here. Atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So 16 4 64. Now if we calculate, it comes 98 AMU. So the atomic mass, it says the molecular mass of the substance. Dear students, if you have any problems, I know you may have a lot of problems, but if you have any problems, you are kindly requested to contact your respective teachers Almost all the teachers might have given you their phone numbers. Likewise, I am also giving you my call numbers. Wherever and whenever you have any problem, you can have a touch with me. Thank you. Best wishes.